Hey YouTube, it's Grace, and in this week's video, I'm going to be giving you the single art tip that I really wish somebody had given me a few years ago, which is how to make a portfolio or an art website completely for free. And the magical answer here is Google Sites. Now, before I get into all the details of how to use Google Sites, although it is very easy, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what a portfolio is and why it's so important. Because as I was developing as an artist and a photographer, a bunch of people kept telling me, make your portfolio, make your portfolio. I had no clue what that meant, and it just felt really overwhelming, so I'm going to simplify it for you. So in short, your portfolio should be a collection of some of your best work that you feel like represents you best as an artist. It can also show your experience, your education, and how versatile you are as an artist. I also have links to my social medias in my portfolio, as well as an email for people to contact me. The next question that I kind of struggled to find an answer for at the beginning was like, what do you even use a portfolio for? Now, I haven't used my art portfolio very much over the years, but I have used my photography portfolio a lot. And the main way that I use this is when I am communicating with clients or working out jobs and I want to show a person my individual style and the experience that I've had. So for example, if I was just going to cold email somebody about like a concert shoot or something, because concert photography is really fun, and I didn't have a portfolio and I just said, hey, can I have a photo pass to your show? They have no clue what your work looks like. They're probably not going to respond. But with art and photography, both, I feel like including your portfolio and examples of work in that email or wherever else you may be applying for a job, your chances of getting it are a lot higher. So now that I've kind of gone over what exactly a portfolio is, I'm going to jump over to my screen recording on my laptop here and show you exactly how to set it up, but it is super easy, so don't worry. Okay, it took me a hot minute to even figure out how to use OBS again because I have not recorded on my screen in ages, but here we are. The first thing you're gonna go to is sites.google.com. You can see I've made a couple of them here. I'm going to start just by going over what one of my websites looks like. So this is the edit page. I'm just going to go to the finished one real quick. So here you can see my homepage, Creations by Grace. That's my business name technically. You can see I have a live music category, a theater category, portraits, music studio, weddings, engagements, nature, and about/contact. So if you were going to do something similar to this for art rather than photography, I would recommend keeping everything separate unless you're like very niched down. I also have it set so that when you click on these images, it brings you to the site itself. So here are some of my concert photos, which I have organized by like where they were taken and what the artist is. Portraits is another fun one. But yeah, here you can see just some of my work, and I always have an about/contact section. So that's me at work. This is my little about section. But yeah, going back to the editing page, everything is super simple on Google Sites. If I'm gonna go back to here, the way that I even started this site in general, I just clicked blank site. And this just gives you like a completely blank slate. You can customize this. I spent a lot of time customizing my photography one, but if I wanted to make one for my art portfolio, you know, easy. You can add a header, which on my portfolio just is a picture of me taking photos. It makes it super easy. Over here on the right, you can add content blocks. So if you just wanted to add one photo and then talk about it, or if you wanted to add 3 photos of your art and talk about it. They also have dividers here, so you can have like a space in between your sections if you want to keep them more organized that way. In order to add different pages, all you do is go over to the right here where it says pages, click on that. Here's my home page. You can add new pages, so if I wanted one specifically for pixel art, which is like what I like to do, I can do that. You can also rename these super easily just by going to properties and renaming it. So this was like the mock art portfolio that I made earlier this year, as you can tell. And this is kind of how that turned out. I have a pixel art section, I have an acrylic section, I have a graphite section, which I took an art class for the first time this year since like middle school, which was insane. So this was fun to get back into, so I added a section for it. And then here's my about/contact section. But this is just super simple, super easy to make. There are lots of different fonts that you can use. And that is pretty much it. The only downside is that obviously if you want a custom URL, you do have to buy that. But if you don't mind just having like the random letters at the end, then it's completely free, which I personally love because because when I was first researching where to make a portfolio or a website, I didn't want to pay money for it because I am a little bit cheap when it comes to that. And I feel like a lot of the websites that claim to let you make a free website are not actually free. And so when I finally found this, I was so happy. So I just kind of wanted to share that little tip with you guys. I know this video is a little bit different than my other ones, but you know, I am an art channel, so if I have an art hack, I'm gonna let you know. But I think that just about concludes this video, so thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye!